Okay, welcome back to Nine War Chronicles. I'm going to tell you go hit that like and subscribe right now. Because today I got an epic battle coming to you with two, battle-tested warriors. Almost no one's more battle-tested than these two guys. We got Berserker, the 80,000-year-old warrior who can't die, versus Achilles, the Greek hero who is a half-god himself. Now, both these guys are half divine. That's why I wanted to get this battle going right off the bat. Now, we're going to give them a little battle context. This is going to be out in a desolate battlefield. There's nothing that should influence this either way. Now, looking at these two divinities here, these two warriors here, you have Berserker. Like I said, a half-mortal, half-warrior, cursed with immortality and an endless bloodlust. For 80,000 years, he's been a weapon of war, unable to die or escape his fate. He possesses immortality. He cannot die no matter how severe he's injured. His body regenerates from any wound, making him nearly impossible to defeat through conventional means. He possesses superhuman strength enough to level whole armies by himself, an enhanced healing factor, and of course a berserker rage. Now he's mentally a little soft because this guy's going through a lot right now, but we're not going to hold that against him. Next we got Achilles, who is the greatest warrior of the Trojan War. Born of a mortal father and the sea goddess Thetis. So he's a demigod with near invulnerability, driven by pride and a thirst for glory, right? His invulnerability comes from him being dipped in the river Styx. So his skin is like steel. You can't hurt him. He's got superhuman speed and reflexes. He is a master combatant. Let me say that he is a tactical genius in battle. He has godlike strength, although I don't think on the same level, but he's only got really one weakness, right? That's his Achilles heel, of course, and we know this. Now, looking at these two, like what advantages are they going to have in terms of strength? I'm going to go with Berserker in terms of like just raw strength. Now we're pitting immortality versus invulnerability, and I think those two are going to hold. As long as Berserker can't get to that heel, he can't really do much to Achilles, and the same thing around. Now Berserker's true raw strength could overwhelm most opponents, but man, with Achilles' speed and combat skill, he should be able to avoid any of these brute force attacks and counter with his precision. Now, their weaknesses being in play is, one, obviously we know Achilles' heel is his big weakness, but the Berserker goes with an animal instincts in battle, and that really plays right into the hands of Achilles, who's going to exploit it for his tactical purposes. Now, in a battle, I'm just going to say right off the bat, if Achilles exploits his rage and goes tactical using his head, he wins this. If Berserker can, sustain the fight, he's really only got one weakness he's got to try to get to. And once he knows about it, it could be a real problem. The verdict is this, though. If we run this 100 out of 100 times, right, it's going to be a slim margin that I'm going to go with Achilles. 55 out of 100. These guys are very evenly matched, but I think Achilles has an advantage in that he's going to be more strategic, although he has one glaring weakness.